What's up, guys? Today let's talk about how to set yourself apart from the competition. Now, this is very important because in today's market, we have to work harder to get deals. We have to work harder to make good profits on deals, and we have to work harder in order to grow our business because we have the market going against us. So today I wanted to help you guys implement 4 different strategies to your personal self to make you better than your competition. Let's talk about it. Great day, guys. It's your boy Sawan Belcher, and I'm feeling pretty good. I hope you guys are. Like where we are in our business, man, is we're going to the next level. My goal for next year is to have 100 rental doors by the end of the year. Okay. By the way, if you got a deal in Greensboro or North Carolina in general, send it over to us, acquisitions@bytriedhomes.com. We're always buying. Okay. Now in this market today, with everything and no one knows what is going on, there is a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Okay, there's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. The one thing that's going to set a lot of people apart is how we work on ourselves during this next market shift. Okay, working on yourself consists of mental, right? Increasing your mental ability to handle more, or your mental ability to solve problems, or even your mental ability to learn more and implement faster. And then we need to work on our physical selves, because at the end of the day, if we're going out and we want to be high performers, and we're walking around in this body, our bodies have to be performing at a high level as well. So, we have to be working on our bodies. And then also spiritually, because we can't be letting those demons get to us, talking to us, driving us crazy inside of our head while we're trying to have, productive lives, be great fathers, be great dads and business owners. Okay, so I wanted to give you some things that I honestly believe, these are some things that I did before, like when I went from quitting my job at the car dealership, to growing and molding and becoming the man of my dreams. These are the things that I was doing. Now one thing is you're really gonna have to focus on a little bit. You might have to close the door, get in a room, get quiet and be by yourself, without your wife or kids. It's just focus on exactly what you want. List those things out about what you want. What do you want your life to look like? Who do you want to be in your life? What makes you happy? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing not, what are you willing not to do? What are you willing to do, as you're going through this process of molding, okay? And I even like to create like a mantra for myself, kind of like a phrase that I can use, that I can carry all year long with me. So last year, mine was go big, go believing in God. And anytime I would post, go big, the word big has a meaning because, we want to go bigger and bigger. $5,000 checks was great. Now we're looking for 20. $20,000 checks was great. Now we're looking for 30, go big as in now we had a team of 5. Now we're looking for a team of 20. So I carried that mantra all year long, and you probably should do the same thing too. So sit down, focus on yourself, come up with all of your goals, figure out what you want your life to look like. Okay, and then create some kind of mantra that could help keep you inspired or help lift you and your team up, when you guys are going through the work. Now, next, what you guys need to do is you guys need to wake up early. Okay, whether you like it or not. Okay, 2023 is work. It's, in my opinion, I'm telling everybody, all work, no play. If we're going on a vacation, I'm getting paid for it. So wake up early. You got to. It is not uncomfortable. It's just as uncomfortable for me to wake up early as it is for you to wake up early. I don't like doing it. But at the end of the day, if I wake up at, let's call it 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. If I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay, and we do this maybe for a month, okay, you and I, we both work Exactly the same. We have the exact same schedule. We're producing the exact same income, okay? But let's just say that I wake up at 5 o'clock and you wake up at 8 o'clock. So I have 3 hours on you, okay? If we're both at an equal playing field and we start this test, I'm gonna have 3 more hours in my day than you have every single day for 30 days. I'm gonna have 90 more hours of work in 1 month than you, okay? I'm gonna have 90 more hours in work, in creativity, and putting my system together, and training my team, and setting up great marketing tools, and analyzing my KPIs to determine what's working and what's not working. I'm gonna have 90 more hours to spend more time with my family, 90 more hours to spend cleaning up the house, 90 more hours of me manifesting and visualizing and dreaming and coming up with new business ideas, right? And if you start to add up this 90 hours and that turns into 180 hours, right? 240 hours, right? 320 hours. At the end of the year, I end up having 1,000 hours of work more than you, okay? So that's why you have to wake up early. At the end of the day, if you know that it's grind time like it is, if you know that, we have to want, success as much as we want to breathe, like my boy E.T. says, we have to go out and get it, right? And one of those things is just waking up early. Nobody likes to do it, okay? But we have to. We don't really have a choice. So start doing that, okay? The next thing I'm really focusing on in the new year is to go into my new self, is to be willing to spend the money that I need to get in front of the people who I need to get in front of, okay? The people that I need to meet, the people who I need to talk to, they're out there in the world, right? Literally the only difference between somebody who can buy $100 million apartment complex and somebody who can buy $100,000 single family house is the relationships that they have, to do business. And so there are people out there for you who can help you in your business in some kind of way, in multiple different ways. But it's gonna take money for you to get in front of them, okay? Now, it might take money in marketing. So you can send out, so you can do that TV commercial. So you can do that radio commercial. So you can do those bandit signs, so you can do those creative signs that you put in churches on church fans. It might take marketing money, being willing to invest in a mastermind. One of my good friends here locally, he pays $1,500 a month to be a part of a mastermind that only meets up a few times a year. And I think that's great because he said that the last time he was at the mastermind meeting, a new member that he had never met before, he's been in this mastermind for a year now, ended up doing a deal with him and gave him 100% of the funds for the purchase and the rehab, okay? So we might have to spend money to get in the right room, okay? Let me give you another example. Getting in the right room might mean that you have to go to the city council meeting, right? And meet people that's politics in your city. That might have access to grants or have access to city-owned property, and they're trying to offload it in a land bank. Being in the right room might be actually going to your daughter's basketball game, and talking to the parents that are sitting around you and actually networking. Getting in the right room might be joining a mastermind. Getting in the right room might be going to a conference. Or getting in the right room might just be getting on Clubhouse, and engaging and meeting new people. But we have to invest time and money into meeting new people so we can connect to the people that we need in our businesses, so we can operate easier. That's just how it is. And then lastly, I want you guys to be willing to test, okay? I want you to be willing to test and going through the test, okay? The only way to scale your business and to do more is to hire people, okay? Is you have to leverage time and you have to leverage money. So that means you gotta hire some people and get some software. When you hire those people, it is a test every single day. It is a test every single day. So you have to be willing to make up standard operating procedures for them. You have to be willing to inspect what you expect. And then when you realize that they're not putting the time in, you actually hold them accountable, right? Or you realize that, hey, they're not doing what you want. It's not because of them, it's because you didn't train them right. You know, you have to be willing to test. And test sometimes seems hard because it's going to seem like you're doing something with maybe not as good a result, or maybe it seems like you got the best result. But at the end of the day, it was only a test, and you need to see what worked and you need to measure what didn't work, so that way you can focus on the things that's actually working. Okay. I hope that you guys are understanding what I'm meaning. When you're outperforming your competition in your market, it's not all about the systems and the processes and it's not all about that, okay? A lot of the times it's about you, okay? Being right mentally, spiritually, physically, so that way you can perform. The only difference in, like, let's call it a LeBron James and me is literally, the people that we are, the things that we actually do, how we work on ourselves. Okay, so I hope these things help you work on yourself so you can become the person that you're looking to be, so you can get the things that that you want to have. So look, right here on the This Is Me Taking Action YouTube channel, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we drop gems on business, finance, and leadership. And our goal is literally to help you guys become the people that you want to be and have the things that you want to have. So if you're down with that, go ahead and subscribe and like, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.